basically going to talk about why would you hire a contractor. Then I'm going to talk about why you should hire me versus all the people out there. We all kind of, when we go to gatherings, everyone has a horror story about contractors. And I suppose we can say that about other professions as well. We'll just stick with contractors. Why would you hire a contractor? Number one, it would reduce stress for you if you're the one in charge of it, because your spouse wouldn't be going, how come it's not done yet? And really, you'd rather have a beer than go do that after work. It will save your relationship because remodeling is stressful. I always coach my new potential clients, if they haven't had this experience, I talk about 80% of the time about what I call the emotion of remodeling. And I'm very upfront about that. And I tell them there's days you're going to love me, there's days you're going to want to kill me. It's that emotional, because we're in your private space for the next 2 to 3 months, or depending on the project, longer. And you're going to avoid costly mistakes. Just like what Shelley was saying, with having proper designers and Greg Maxwell doing big picture designing. I always tell my clients, you're going to save so much more money than the design fees or the architectural fees when you have proper planning. And it ensures you get qualified, reliable professionals. So people have come to me and go, well, why don't I just hire my own carpenter and roofer and all this stuff? And absolutely you can, if they will come when you say they will, and if they don't say they're going to run late, and if they show up every day that they're supposed to, sober and ready to work. Over the last 21 years, I've groomed a group of 4 guys who work for me, for my company, and a stable of very trustworthy subcontractors that I treat like my family. When I have barbecues in the summer, when I have Christmas parties in the winter, or if I'm buying tickets to a game or whatever, all those people are included. And these people, if they need something, they know they can count on me. They always get paid when they ask for it. I'm not one of those generals who doesn't pick up the phone when I have to pay somebody. So I get very reliable, trustworthy people that I count on. When I call them, it's about where is it, Gary, not how much you're going to pay me. We'll talk about that at the end. So again, that just goes with respecting everybody, from the person who's sweeping to my client who I'm trying to get the project from, or try to make happy. And of course, you can save money, just because you do it right the first time. And my prices are very competitive. In the $50,000 to $150,000 to $200,000 range, I'm a lot more competitive just because of my business model. And going into that with my business model, does that cycle through like a sludge? What's that? If it doesn't, it's okay. I'll just keep talking.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is a 2-story addition we did a couple of years ago, and this guy had talked to several other contractors, and I happened to be doing a project for or an inspection on another home, and he had me do this project. With that project, it was a 2-story addition. We got it done in 3 months. And with my crew, we can do something like that because we do everything from excavation all the way to the final finish work. I do sub out drywall, painting, and drywall taping and mudding, roofing as well. So, let's see, communication. I listen and give you proper responses. So once we get started, I make sure that you're kept aware of what's going on. So if something doesn't go right, I miss something, or my guys miss something, I'll let you know if it's critical. And I tell my clients, we're humans, we're going to make mistakes. I don't care who you hire, there's going to be mistakes made. There's a million facets of what we do. If you watch us doing our work, you will always find something that you can nitpick during the process. At the very end, we'll do a punch list to get that straightened out. But I'm very upfront with clients about that. I don't sugarcoat anything. I let them know these are humans working here, and we do work every single day on the project. That said, at my size of company, I run 3, 4, 5, or 6 projects at a time. And so what that does, it allows us to stay busy for the types of projects and allows you to get a better deal. I tell clients, if you wanted us to work only on your project wouldn't be $50,000, it'd be about $180,000. So if you want to support my company for the next 4 months, we can certainly price it that way. My staff, I've got Omar, who's been with me 14 years. Omar came on just as a regular labor person. He now understands electrical. He does a lot of electrical work for us. We're not licensed electricians. I have a licensed electrician on staff, but Omar does most of the heavy work under his instruction. I have Alberto, who does our plumbing work under the same premise. We have licensed plumbers that are overseeing it. We have our own guys that just get the work done so that your project keeps going and stays on time. Jesus has been with me 4 years, and he just does everything and is happy to do the work for you. And that's one thing I have to say. When my guys are working on your project or your friend's project, they are happy. You're going to get something from my crew that you won't get with every other contractor. You're going to get that mojo, that good energy at the end of the job. Because the guys working on your project are happy. They're not pissed off because they're not getting paid. They are happy. They are singing, they're talking, they're chatting, they got their ranchero music going on, and they're having fun. And we're doing it right. So, you know, that's the one benefit of hiring ACS Seattle. Let's see. And the other thing, you're going to be spending, whoever's going to do is going to be handing over tens of thousands of dollars to somebody. My background as an auditor, as an accountant, I know where to put the money. I've come through this downturn in the economy very well. A lot of my peers, 20, 30, 40 years experience, have closed their doors and failed. I've done very well, kept my prices in check, and kept my guys employed all the way through. Everybody got a paycheck all 4 years, 5 years of this downturn. Because I know how to manage money. I'm not buying box seats at the Seahawks games with your deposit. I'm putting it towards your materials and getting the project done at the end of the project. So if you have friends and they're kind of leery about contractors, tell them you know a guy that's done work for people you know or done work for you, and let them know that I can take care of them. Gutierrez, ACS.